Hey there guys, Fusion here. So these will be some videos that I wanted to do for a while, much in the same sort of style as how to win fights on bot lane and why you should specify it into one role to gain elo, which are two videos I've done that I'll put the link to in the description. And I made those videos before and I got some good feedback on them, on how much they actually taught the person and sort of improved their experience in solo queue, and that's what I want this video series sort of thing to be about. So I'm not sure how many of these I'll make. I'm not sure how long they'll last. They'll just last for as long as I want them to be on the subject. I just want to give as much as my information out as I can. And this episode is just going to be the Inception one, where I sort of explain everything, tell you guys a little bit about my my history of solo queue, and what the first episode will be and things like that. So I estimate these will last around anywhere between 5 to possibly 15 minutes. It sort of depends on the subject. I'll mostly want to do each video on a specific subject, so it's likely there'll be quite a few videos. I don't want to really I just want one video to be on one specific subject, and when that video's ended, that's when I'm finished talking about that subject. And if someone wants to go onto a different one, they click onto a different video. So I don't really want to group too many things into one video. So I'll probably end up doing it like that. So a little bit of background about my solo queue history. So I first started playing ranked solo queue probably like a year and a half ago. That's what I would imagine how long ago it was. So I first started playing in season 1. Yeah, I first started playing in season 1. I wasn't very good, and then the elo got reset, and that's when I first started trying to get my elo up. So I had a friend that I was duo queuing with. It wasn't going too well. We were duo queuing around 1200 elo. I was playing support then. He was playing AD. We weren't seem to going up too much, but then when he started going into solo queue and when I started going into solo queue just without each other because we were frustrated about losing all the time, we both started going up a little bit. Something happened and he stopped playing the game, but I continued, and I got to something like to 1400 playing Annie mid, and then to 1500 playing Jarvan top. And I used to play Jarvan top with teleport and just sort of teleport down into bot lane and just kill everyone. And Annie mid, obviously, you know, back then Annie was one of the best mids, and the one next to that was probably Brand. It's funny how it all changes now, and Annie and Brand are just what you would call trash in mid at the moment compared to other ones. You know, they still work, but they're not on the competitive tier, in my opinion, obviously, since both of those weren't used in the most competitive tournament we've had in League recently. But yeah, aside from that, so I finished season 1 I think on 1700 elo, 1750 or something like that, and I was pretty proud of that considering I hadn't been playing long at all by the end of season 1. I'd been playing something like 4 months, maybe 3 or 4 months. I've been playing 3 or 4 months, and I ended up being 1700 elo on something on the end of season 1. Then season 2 started, and that's when I really got some decent elo. I got to 2200 elo basically within the first 2 months of season 2. I think for the first couple months of season 2, for the first month of season 2, I wasn't very good elo. I wasn't doing very well. But after that, I was like even like 1400ish or something, 1500ish at the first month of season 2. I didn't actually play as much, but then I started to pick up a lot of play. I started playing all the time, and that's where I got the majority of my solo queue games, because the last 8 months, 6, 7, 8 months, I haven't played solo queue that much, to be honest. Most of my games were played in the start of season 2, so I played a hell of a lot of ranked at the start of season 2. I ended up being top 400 in Europe for at least 2 or 3 weeks or something like that, because I don't know, I was just playing all the time. I was on a really good level then. That was back when our team was playing against some quite good teams, and we were beating them sometimes and stuff, and we were doing pretty well. Those are the, you know, the good old days, although I didn't really have my YouTube channel back then. But either way, I was in that sort of area. I was actually playing with like a lot of the professional names that have come and gone, and some that you still see today. I was playing with like Linak quite a lot because he was playing solo queue a lot then. I basically played with every top European pro probably in solo queue for at least a couple games. You know, they probably won't remember me or anything, but I remember the games that I played with them, and yeah, it was a good experience to have. And so that's basically my my history on my main account of playing Elo. But I've also done a bunch of solo queue games on like some of my friends' accounts and things like that. Some like a bunch of my friends who just don't play anymore, and I just play on. Sometimes, for example, if I feel like playing on a different account, doing a bit of smurfing for fun, because it is fun. I mean, I don't feel terribly bad doing it because I know the people who are genuinely good enough will go up Elo, and you know, some people I get up do deserve to go up and stuff. But either way, I've had a lot of experience in solo queue. I've probably played around 2,500 game, maybe around 2,500 games of solo queue, if you count in all the games I've played together. If you count them all together, I've probably played around 2,500 games of solo queue, and I have pretty much got a big like picture of what kind of things people need to improve on, what kind of little tricks and it's not really tricks. It's not like a sort of trick thing to explain. A trick is something like doing your Q on Lee Sin and then doing your ulti and then doing your Q again. That, in my opinion, is like a little mechanical trick you can teach people. And those are most often the ones that are taught easiest. But the small things that people don't even say or tell people that are really important to like winning to what affects the game, like. For example, knowing what to do at level 1, what you do at level 1 can greatly impact the rest of the game. Knowing what to be doing late game, you know, what lanes you should be pushing, things like that. These are things that I see people not know what the hell to do all the time when I play on some sort of smurf, like someone's account or something like that. I see these things all the time. People don't know what to do, and this is generally what this set of videos is to try and explain. I know this was kind of a long introduction video, but I feel it was necessary because if you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, it's hard to take it all in. So, yeah. The first episode of this is going to be about what you should be doing at level 1, the importance of where to stand, all about the entrances to the jungle and things like that, which a lot of people really don't know because it must be all the time when I play. People don't go to the right places at level 1. They don't protect the jungler properly, and you know, even if it's only you doing the right thing, but as long as you know you're doing the right thing, you're protecting where you should be protecting at level 1, then you can't do anything more. So yeah. Anyway, keep your eyes open over the next couple of days. That episode will be out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.